just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle, when I do a little dance, till it turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking so much, slowing us down. Say less. Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me no options. Say less. Say less.
Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me with no options. Say less. Say less.
Say less. Say less.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Joshua Carty ready to get this one started. And off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. On play action, Hurts. He's going to look for the home run ball. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. And his defense will take over here following the interception.
Well, that's certainly not what we were expecting to see, especially from a quarterback of this caliber. Opening drive turnover. And let's hope for their sake, Mike, this is not a sign of things to come the rest of the day.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Stafford now on 3rd down. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be taken down.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Field goals and takeaways. That's the 2 goals anytime a defense finds themselves in a goal-to-go situation. Now after that first down sack, I think the odds are a little bit more in their favor. Can they hold up here on second and third down? And if they can make the offense settle for 3, man, that's a huge win for this defense.
And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up third and goal. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. Throwing is Hurts. And he's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Houston. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. This one intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Hurts to the air on first down. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Third down, 3 to go. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. They'll run with Mitchell. A short game down to the 7. Here now, second down and goal. Handoff here, up the middle, and he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll stick with him again. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
Throw it on 3rd down. Stafford. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks. If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Another run here with Mitchell. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. 3rd and 5. Here comes Mitchell on the toss to the right. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Here's Hurts. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Stafford now. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and
for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown.
you know, Mike, I think at this point, anytime you find yourself in a situation like this, your passing game has to just be thrown out altogether. I think right now it turns into a let's just execute our run, let's just try to get out of this game healthy and move on. I mean, this is 4 consecutive drives that have ended with an interception. I mean, it's almost unheard of. It tells me it's more than just a lack of execution. This quarterback right now is having some confidence issues. He's not seeing the field great, and they need to have a complete reset.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Off the play fake. Hurts. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Visitors 21. Our home team, nothing.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. Oh, a loose football. The defense has got it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought.
This is intercepted.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll begin here on the ground. Oh, no. That is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. And that is the last thing you want to do, Greg. When you have the ball on offense in your hands and the other team gets points, it is 2 with a safety there.
And it's really a rare play in the NFL, Mike. We just don't see it very often. So anytime a defense gets to run off the field celebrating, getting an easy 2 points, they'll take it.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Going for it all. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Now a second down throw for Stafford. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a run going left. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now a give on the ground. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage. And that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And the visitors are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And that one's going to get shut down quickly. Tackle made at the 11-yard line. 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Mitchell. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Play action. Here's Hurts. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And this defense will take over following the turnover.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Brought down by Josh Sweat. Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They are going for it. Stafford. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
2nd and 7. So, 3 quarters now. They face 2nd down and 7. On the ground, here's Mitchell. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll go. It's Mitchell.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. 1st down. 1st and goal. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. And the visitors add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And the visitors are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. A second down throw for Hurts. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Houston. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Slot receiver, headed right. On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down, it's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Stafford. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. A but he'll gather it back in. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for a 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
Broken glass of a bottle makes a Jagger rock. Right now I got two shaky